Don't talk about the Arne quotes. Don't talk about
It's great to be into the last 16 for a second time in a row. Certainly better than Jurgen Klopp getting beaten by Atalanta in the Europa League.
Hello and welcome to this Liverpool news roundup here on Anfield Agenda. My name is Conor and I'm going to take you through all of the latest Liverpool news after Liverpool whooped Qarabağ last night 6-0 in the Champions League. Arne Slot's mighty Reds are marauding across Europe, conquering all of Europe once again. It has to happen, lads. We have to be winning the Champions League after that, don't we? 6-0. 6-0 wins don't come along very often. 6-0 in the Champions League. I don't care it's against Qarabağ. That was a fantastic result last night. And how nice is it to just have a game where we score loads of goals, all of our favourite players score goals. Ekitike was there, Wirtz was there, Salah got one. Like, it's just, what a win. And look, it was just Qarabağ, fair enough. Like, no disrespect to Qarabağ, but that is a game we should be winning by at least 4 or 5 goals. But then again, they beat Benfica, they beat Copenhagen. Ultimately, they still qualified to the next round of the Champions League as well, and congratulations to them on that one. So, look, not a complete pushover of a team, but lovely to just see us getting loads of goals, getting a bit of confidence flowing, and yeah, just a good result all around. I'm going to take you through some of the stats from the game, some of the reaction around it, some of the stuff from the journalists this morning around Arne Slot. Let's get the boring stuff out of the way first. So there's a bit around Arne Slot this morning and his tenure at Liverpool. Going to get that out of the way quickly and then we can get stuck into the good bits from last night. So this is coming from James Pearce of The Athletic, who said, "Their participation in next season's Champions League is far from certain, but despite all the speculation, the reality is that Arne Slot retains the backing of the Anfield hierarchy. The pressure is real, but he's not on the brink. Liverpool currently have no intention of following the lead of Manchester United or Chelsea. At Liverpool, Slot's bond with sporting director Richard Hughes remains strong. The idea that Liverpool haven't dipped into the transfer market so far this month because they are somehow reluctant to commit more funds while Slot remains in charge is nonsensical. Up until now, they have felt that there isn't a deal to be done this month that makes sense financially and have opted to wait for the summer. It's a risk given their current predicament, and it remains to be seen if Frimpong's injury alters that stance." Again, that is from James Pearce. Nothing to just drag you back down, is there? Nothing can just rip you back down from all these heights of just 6-0 victories than a James Pearce article first thing in the morning. Thanks, James. Thanks for that. So Arne Slot is staying, and we're not signing anyone. Excellent. But look, joking aside, credit where credit is due. We finished third in the Champions League group phase, which is a great achievement considering like how poor we have been. And it is testament, to be fair, that Arne Slot is a good manager. It's just, I mentioned this a few weeks ago or even a few days ago, like, it's part of the frustration is the fact that we can see what his team can do, but he just can't get it out of the team every week or week in, week out against different types of opposition. Like, we really are struggling against the Premier League opposition while Europe seems to be suited to us. So maybe we can go far in Europe, but again, it just adds to the frustration as to why can't we just play like this all the time? Why can't we just bang in goals for fun every week? Quickly on the right back thing then, do you reckon like if Frimpong is out for a few weeks, we might start to look around in the next 2 days before the window closes? Like someone like a Gaviro Reed, let's say, that Dutch right back, who can also play centre back. Maybe someone like that, like a young utility player who can fill a couple of positions. Do we look at bringing Kostas Tsimikas back? Like Craig mentioned last night, you could bring him back. Maybe someone like Andy Robertson swaps across to the right hand side just as another option. Like, it's not ideal, but it certainly will be better than having to shoehorn Szoboszlai or Curtis Jones or whoever at right back. On the Champions League as well, our last 16 opponents will be either Club Brugge, Galatasaray, Juventus or Atletico Madrid. That is not an easy group of teams, is it? Like, we lost to Galatasaray. Club Brugge, of course, will be the ideal one there, I think, just in terms of they're probably a bit of a lesser opponent. But, like, it's more than likely going to be Juventus or Atletico Madrid, which, look, I'd back us to beat them, to be fair, but it's not exactly an easy draw, is it? I believe that draw is tomorrow as well, but I don't think we'll be mentioning it, because I remember last year, we were like, everyone was watching it going like, oh, who are we going to get on this like full path to the final? And it was just like, yeah, there's around the 32 draws, and it was like, wait, what? That's it, we're not getting the whole thing. So I'd imagine we probably won't find out until after this round who we will be playing or which fixture we'll be playing. But yeah, to the best of my knowledge, that draw is tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that one. Let's move on to the Qarabağ game then, looking back on last night, and I wanted to bring this up. So, Anything Liverpool on X have posted, how have we turned Jeremy Frimpong into an injury-prone player? And I didn't realise his injury record was this good before Liverpool. So, in 1920, he missed 1 game. In 21-22, he missed 11 games. In 23-24, he missed 2 games. This season so far, he has missed 18 games, and now he's injured again. Like, is it just complete unluckiness, or is that even a word, unluckiness? But 3 hamstring injuries there, possibly a 4th after last night. Like, I'm not sure exactly what the injury was, but it could be that recurring thing. And is this a concern? especially if Conor Bradley's going to be injury prone as well. Like, should Liverpool be looking at a longer term, steady right back option, and then maybe Frimpong is used further forward more so than a right back, and then God knows what happens with Conor Bradley. Like, is he moved on or is he kept as a backup option? I don't know. It's a confusing one to think that we have two right backs, technically, two very good right backs, but we still should be kind of keeping an eye on this situation to see if there is a need to bring in someone more robust, let's say. Some reactions to last night's game then. I thought this was brilliant, to be fair. Hugo Ekitike, my man, Hugo Ekitike. I absolutely adore Ekitike. That goal last night was just absolutely out of this world. The two touches to go around the defenders, the finish. Like, I was just thinking of Darwin Núñez in that situation, and he wouldn't have made it past the halfway line, in all honesty. But Hugo Ekitike has taken to Instagram, commenting on Ryan Gravenberch's post, who, of course, started at centre-back last night, saying, gay. This man is chronically online as well, isn't he? He's one of us. He knows. And I'd wonder, will this be brought up to him by Arne Slot or Richard Hughes or anyone now, because you just don't know. Like, but I just found that one funny, to be fair. Yeah, him commenting gay under Gravenberch last night after he started at centre-back. That's top notch. Top notch, Hugo, top notch. Some more positivity then. So we have a stat here. No Premier League player has registered more goal contributions across all competitions than Florian Wirtz since December 20th. And that's 7 goal contributions. Another goal for him last night. I'm not sure if he got any assists or anything, to be honest. I forgot to actually double check that. But he got himself a goal. He's been in red hot form, which is fantastic to see. Himself and Hugo Ekitike are keeping me alive at this point, in all honesty. Like, those two, they're just the type of players that you just want to make random sounds about, aren't they? They're just like, they're so good. It's so good to watch them play. So good to see them scoring. Just silky ballers. And yeah, just unreal. I just love them. So more positivity. Would you believe? More positivity on this channel. Dominik Szoboszlai, stat around him. Dominik Szoboszlai in the UEFA Champions League for Liverpool this season. A goal and an assist versus Eintracht Frankfurt, an assist versus Madrid, a goal versus PSV, a goal versus Inter, a goal versus Marseille, and an assist versus Karabag. A goal contribution in every match. Again, what a man. Like, he's in like brilliant form this season. He's probably been our best player overall, to be the most consistent, definitely. And the fact he's been dragged around the pitch, he's playing 10, he's playing deep, he's playing right back, he's playing centre back, he'll be in goal at some point. Like, what a man. Andy Robertson also took to Instagram after the game last night with the caption simply home with a love heart. So hopefully that is saying that he's staying. Hopefully he's not being sold to Spurs on deadline day. That will be absolutely traumatic at this point, because we just need more defenders. Can't be letting them go. They're certainly not for 3 million, and it's good to see him reaffirming that this is his home. It'd be sad to see him leave. I hope he extends his contract still, but it does look like he'd probably be gone in the summer. But at least he can get a proper send-off then and a proper farewell. One other piece of news this morning, actually, which I found a bit random. So this is from Football Insider, who say that Liverpool have no intention of selling Virgil van Dijk next summer, despite some middling performances. Was there ever chatter of us selling Virgil van Dijk? Like, where's this coming from? The centre-back will be 35 at the start of next season, which will be the last year of his contract. Like, yeah, fair enough, he might leave at the end of next season when his contract's up. I don't really expect him to get a new bumper contract. Maybe he gets another like year with a year option if he takes a pay cut. That's the way I'd imagine Michael Edwards would certainly be looking at this, and Richard Hughes. But I don't think we're going to be selling him in the summer. I don't think that's even an option at this point, given that we basically have 0 centre-backs if that happens. So, yeah, Virgil van Dijk, I would expect him to stay. Big exclusive here on Anfield Agenda. I think Virgil van Dijk won't be sold in the summer. I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to be controversial. Like, it's just, yeah, what's that about? That's all from me this morning anyway. If you have enjoyed the video, please do hit the like button. Like I said, join the WhatsApp group. There's a code there, and there's a link in the description as well. Craig will be back with a video in the afternoon. We're recording the podcast in the afternoon as well. The full podcast will be out on Spotify around 5:30 or 6 o'clock. And then there'll be some clips going out on the YouTube channel over the course of the next few days from that podcast as well. So keep an eye out for those. Stream then tonight, 8:45 as always. And the Newcastle preview will be out tonight around 10:30, 11:15. So please keep your notifications on. And just, yeah, keep an eye out for all those. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.